Hello, I'm Brad Tintle, and this is our story. It is 1969, and the United States troops have been in Vietnam for 5 years now. Ho Lee has been living his life in the village of Moon, when the United States soldiers have entered Moon to look for the Viet Cong troops and to interrogate for intelligence about the Viet Cong. Po and his two brothers, Jin Lee and Robert Lee, are worried about two specific soldiers, Captain Nixon and Sergeant Johnson, who have been more violent toward the Vietnamese citizens. Chief Beng is the leader of Moon, and he has prevented the war from ravaging his village. This situation relates to the Muslim and Arab discrimination situation we have in the United States today. Since 9/11, we have discriminated against people with Muslim and Arab descent. This percentage of Muslim extremists in Muslim and Arab population is a very minuscule percentage. But even though the percentage is so small, we discriminate against the Muslim population. This relates to the Vietnam War because we did not know who was innocent or who was the Viet Cong. Although we are trying to do good to the Vietnamese people, we discriminated and killed thousands of innocent people.
Coming up to the village of Moon, notorious for harboring the Viet Cong.
Good, I've been looking forward to finding some Viet Cong. Hopefully it's not like the last village. I'm tired of finding nothing.
Same, man. I can't wait to get my hands on those Viet Cong scum.
I know, I've been looking forward to finding Viet Cong.
What's that? Calm down, it's just the wind. Die! Cut it out, you're gonna give away our position.
Sorry, I thought I saw something.
You have to stop being so paranoid. You're gonna get us killed.
Hello, and welcome to Moon. These are my brothers, Jin and Robert.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Hello. Can you take us to your leader, please?
Robert, go get Chief Bing so he can formally greet our guests.
Leader Bing's this way. Follow me. This is our chief, Bing. Hello. You have come looking for the Viet Cong. You must search all your huts.
I assure you, no Viet Cong come here. The war has not touched these lands.
Regardless of whether or not the war has reached this far, we will search your village.
This is an outrage. All you soldiers are ignorant and judgmental.
Stand down.
No! Why am I being arrested? I've done nothing. You two are the Viet Cong.
I'm not Viet Cong. I don't even know anyone who's Viet Cong.
We're taking these two back to base. We're going to find out who their Viet Cong friends are.
What's that?
Stop or I'll shoot!
You go, I'll guard the prisoners.
Hey, catch me! Here, catch me!
Stop!
Don't hurt me, I'm innocent.
If you're so innocent, why'd you run?
I heard screaming and shouting and gunshots. I saw you arresting people. I just wanted to get away. I don't want to be any part of this.
I don't believe you. You're Viet Cong. That's why you ran. Come on, you're coming with me. Where are you hiding the weapons?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, if you just give us the information, all this is going to go a lot smoother.
You listen. We're not Viet Cong. We're simple merchants and farmers.
You can lie all you want. It's not going to make you any more innocent.
Where does the Ho Chi Minh Trail enter Vietnam?
Not the feather. I told you before, we don't know anything.
Liars! You know exactly where it is.
I told you before, we're normal people. We have nothing to do with the war.
Let us prove our innocence. If you Americans truly believe in justice, you let us prove our innocence.
That's right. If you soldiers were here to fight communism, why don't you handle it in a way that democracy would?
Fair enough. But if we find anything that has to do with the Viet Cong, the consequences will be dire.
Search everywhere.
You know, Nixon, maybe they were telling the truth. Maybe they actually are hardworking, peaceful people who live normal lives.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you're right. There's no evidence here that proves that these people are helping the Viet Cong. Maybe we should go back and set them free.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, your story holds up. We didn't find any weapons or anything for that matter.
Thank you. I'm glad we could settle this like human beings and not jump to any conclusions.
We're real sorry about that. It's just that the bad Vietnamese are the ones that get all the publicity back in America.
Yeah, the news could be manipulated by the government to make it whatever they want it to be.
So it seems we didn't really know any better. We were fed information that was given in favor to our own government and wasn't given in the best interests of the people. Real sorry about this.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Amin Jawani. The story of Poe and his brothers shows how the Vietnamese were wrongly accused of being Viet Cong based on a stereotype. The Viet Cong dressed as everyday people in South Vietnam, which made it very difficult for the US soldiers to make the distinction between the two sides. In South Vietnam, only a small amount of the population was a part of the Viet Cong, and due to the similarities, many innocent Vietnamese suffered because of the unjust generalization. Helpless citizens in South Vietnam were mistreated in such brutal ways it was unbearable and unjustifiable. In today's society, the stereotype that all Arabs and Muslims are terrorists is very similar to what happened in Vietnam. They are blamed for things that they had nothing to do with, and the percent of extremist Muslims is very small. Every day, Muslims are falsely accused of being terrorists, when really most of them live normal lives with their families. People seem to create false stories and rude ideas of other people's cultures and or race. The government and the media portray these innocent people as radical terrorists. This leads people to believe that these false accusations are true and the innocent people pay the price. In conclusion, the Muslim people are wrongly accused of being radicals when in reality they are no different from you and I. If people could learn to live in unison, we would believe the world is a better place. This is one of the greatest injustices against mankind, but together we can prevail and prosper.